Welcome to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another review, and this time it's to Cobra Spell's new EP, Anthems of the Night. It's a band that comes out of the Netherlands, and they're going for that glam rock, glam metal feel to their whole band with their music videos and their clothing, and just kind of that fun music that we remember from Motley Crue, Poison, or be Def Leppard. And when I first got introduced to this band was with Addicted to the Night, their song. When I first checked it out, to be honest, I left kind of somewhere in the middle, where the music video was, I kind of criticized some of the over-sexuality that I believe was happening in the music video, but it's also accurate to the times and the era they're trying to portray with the 80s, again, glam rock, something like Poison or Warrant. And at the same time, when I got a chance to speak with Sonia Anubis, their guitarist, which in her own right is a total badass. She's been in bands like Burning Witches, Crypta, and other very heavy bands, as well as some melodic bands, and now she's here in Cobra Spell, really trying to spread her wings and her love for this kind of 80s metal, and especially her love for Kiss. And it's very much heard in the song Addicted to the Night, The Midnight Hour, Steal My Heart Away, and Accelerate. I gotta say, it's the three songs after Addicted to the Night that really got my heart. When I first heard Addicted to the Night, I felt it was a little bit on the simplistic side, and that's something that you will hear throughout the album. It's simple, it is accessible, it has just kind of this kind of mainstream sound, I would say personally, but as you hear especially Midnight Hour and Accelerate, you start seeing a lot of just their pure talent on display, and it's true of the bands of the 80s as well. We used to I used to be this metal elitist that would make fun of bands like Motley Crue or Warrant and Poison and all these other bands, Cinderella. But if you, as an adult, I was able to sit down and actually look at these bands, you realize they're quite fucking talented in their own right, and they were kick-ass guitarists. Now, I believe that Cobra Spell, if I have to be honest, they're not on the level of some of those bands yet, but also they're just starting as their second EP. And that's one of the common themes of this EP overall, is that I feel like this band is only going to spread their wings and get only better with time as they create more and more albums, which I believe is the reason why Sonia Anubis really put all her effort and all her time into Cobra Spell to make it succeed, and so that she could put all her best songwriting onto this album. And I gotta say, what's here already is quite good. And for those that love that era and love that time and love that fun music, and you don't want something that's overly serious from heavy metal, I think you're going to quite enjoy yourself right away here. Even if it isn't my exact cup of tea, I'm able to take a step back and realize when there's talent being displayed. And I think Alex on the vocals is absolutely talented, and everybody else around this band, including Sonia Anubis, really adds something to it to make it what it is. Now, can it be better? Like I mentioned before, yes, and I believe it will be. Because it looks like they're putting a lot of effort and a lot of time creating this. 2 years between EPs, and they're doing it all self-produced, which is quite difficult to do on your own. So I already am a little bit partial to them, to be honest, and there's a certain liking to them because when I got a chance to talk to Sonia Anubis and hear the passion and love of the music, it's something I hear in this album overall. What I might think they lack in technicality or songwriting, they more than make up for it with their just pure heart and passion. And that's something I always stress on this channel. I will always take passion and love and this kind of explosion in the music over technicality, but it's nice to have both of them kind of married together. And I'm going to be following this band, see how they grow, how they expand, how their music evolves and the things that they do, because there's something interesting here to follow. I hear some bands and I'll hear more technicality, but it's just not interesting. There's nothing. It doesn't grab me on an emotional level. And I gotta say, especially the song Accelerate definitely grabbed me on an emotional level, and I really, really appreciated that. So I want to hear also from the fans too, kind of, what do you thought about this particular EP? Is this something that completely spoke to you in this band? Do you agree with my idea that it's a little bit on the simplistic side, maybe like in an AC/DC style way where it's the good thing? Or do you believe like, yes, this band needs to kind of spread their wings and grow, but what they produce as of now is already quite good? I would love to hear the fans' opinions and it's kind of your point of view on this particular issue, because that's what I like doing on this channel, is having a conversation. And I became a little bit biased also towards this band because of the conversation with Sonia, and I became more biased because I was a little bit partial to her and understood her love for music as my love for music is just the same, even though I don't play an instrument. Now, again, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, and I want to hear from you. and make sure to take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe out there, and most of all, keep it motherfucking metal.